and welcome to today's YouTube video, everybody. So this video that you guys are watching right now is a follow-on video from the previous video that I did, which was the epic New York City cheat day. And what you're about to see is pretty much a vlog of the whole of the next day. It's more or less a full day of eating. However, there are also a couple of things in the video that I didn't actually put in that we did eat that day. But pretty much it's a full day of eating. That's what you're about to watch. So if you're excited about that, please hit the thumbs up, and I think you're about to be quite surprised about what I eat the day after the epic cheat day, because it's not what many people would think that people do consume the day after a cheat day, but that's why I think it's really important to show it. Now, I do just want to put a little disclaimer. If I was back in England, I wouldn't be eating quite so many perhaps sweet treats. I would just be jumping back on my normal macros, but my calories and my macros are around 2,300 calories and around 300 grams of carbs, around 70 grams of fat, and then the protein varies a bit, but my macros aren't set exactly in stone. They ebb and flow, but that's just a little rough idea. So I'm gonna stop with all these hand gestures because my hands are moving around. I think it's because they're cold. So recording the cheat day was really fun. I had a good time. Me and James had so much fun exploring New York City while eating all the food, because I just feel like you've got to do that when you're somewhere new. And throughout this full day of eating video, I'm going to be answering a few of the questions regarding cheat days that I have been asked quite a lot ever since you guys saw on my Instagram story that I was doing this epic cheat day. And by the way guys, if you don't watch my Instagram stories already, you probably should. Who's excited about the return of Tickner's tips on Tuesdays? Anyway, without further ado, let's just get into this full day of eating. But as a side note, I am going to be answering some questions such as how I don't beat myself up about it, how I manage to have cheat days and still stay lean, and also how often I have cheat days. These are just a few of the questions that I'm going to be answering. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe, because I have a lot of cool food videos coming up soon and a lot of stuff, for example, day in the life of a young entrepreneur, and that type of thing is coming soon guys, and I'm super excited about it, and I hope you are too. So let's get this day rolling.
You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad. Mess with one of us, you be messing with them all. Yeah. Staying up late, making it right, living it up to my name. Focused on doing it better. You just be doing the same, you doing it lame. I'm doing like everything changed. Forget all the money, forget all the fame. I still would've done it if they would've played all of the music I make every day. Like whoa, crazy the way the world goes. Blind when you look at it close. Zoom out when you viewing the picture. Perspective is all that we know. I'm all on my zone, I'm all on my own. Keep making a difference, I'm chasing the tones. I'm finding myself with the more that I grow. Get out of my way as I'm picking the road. You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad.
I'm just interrupting this gym session right here because I want to answer one of the questions that I was asked. So somebody asked me, how does doing all these cheat days not affect my weight in any way at all? And guys, this is because having one day out of so many days just being a day where you overconsume on food a little bit, well, okay, I said a little bit, I ate pretty much over 4 times what my body actually needs. However, this one day is not going to affect my body. It's not going to affect my weight. Yeah, I may gain a tiny bit of fat for this one day, but this is going to level off over time. Just picture a graph where it goes whoop and then just levels back off after you get back to your normal. Now for me, my normal is just jumping back on my normal macros, but because I was in the States, I obviously wasn't going to be doing that. I could have if I wanted to, and I have tracked my macros when I've been on holiday before, which is what I did when I was in LA previously, and on that trip I actually lost weight, which I don't even know how it happened. It's probably because I was doing more walking than normal. However, I'm going off on a tangent here. The reason why I don't gain weight from it is because weight gain doesn't happen overnight. Weight gain happens overnight, plural, so you have to be consistently overeating in order to gain weight. And because I'm not doing this all the time, and because this was only for a YouTube video to show the point that weight gain doesn't happen suddenly overnight, and that it's gonna be okay if you have a day where you're off track or whatever, but you're not off track because you are still on track. You're on track with life because events happen, you go on holiday, you want to experience new food. That's being on track with life. being on track with your fitness goals 100% of the time is not a realistic way to think. So that's why that happens, guys. Now let's get back into the gym sesh.
Mess with one of us, you be messing with them all. You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad. Mess with one of us, you be messing with them all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Messing with them all. Yeah,
Cookie dough. 12 servings in here. Each serving is 160 calories. I could eat that whole thing easily. Grabbing one of these as a post-workout snack. I literally love these before we eat up some lunch. Please, can I get a burrito bowl? White, that's great. Loads of black beans, please. Yeah, thank you. And then can I have chicken, please? Had a burrito bowl, and then I also have a Diet Coke on the side. So as you guys can see, I just went back into my normal training the next day. I didn't do a ton of cardio, and I didn't do a ton more volume than I normally would, and I didn't change my training in any way. I didn't suddenly start doing tons of high reps because that burns more calories. No. I just used the fuel from the previous day in order to have an awesome training session this day. I didn't do a ton of cardio the next day either. You can see that James and I did our training session. Then we went for a relatively healthy meal at Chipotle. Now this meal probably had between 800 and 900 calories. I will just go on the website now and insert on the screen here because Chipotle does have some calorie calculator. And that was that. So we started the day on a good note with all good intentions. We got our protein in and a nice amount of micronutrients just to make us feel good, because I must admit I did wake up this day feeling really hungry. And we didn't do a fasted session because it burns more calories than a normal session. Not at all. Doing a fasted session does not burn more calories than doing a session when you have eaten food already. But we just did a fasted session because we were on holiday and we wanted to just cram as much into our day as possible in the time that we had. In this day, we did actually go visit the 9/11 memorial and the museum, but I didn't want to put that in the video due to respect. So anyway, that was that, and then here's how the day unfolded. Oh yes. So the place we're at is basically a cookie and cereal bar. And guys, if you know me, they are my two favorite things in the world, so I'm really excited for this. We did just literally eat our Chipotle like 5 minutes ago or something, and now we've walked here. So I'm still feeling really full, but you know, when you're traveling and stuff, you need to experience these delicious delicacies. So let's see what I order. Oh, ice cream blended with Reese's cereal and also cinnamon graham cereal. And we have our little Graham's crackers, we have cookie dough, and we also have brownie bites. Oh my god, I love cookie dough. Let's just... Whoa. James got... What did you get, James?
I think I got Reese's Pieces. What was the other cereal? Cinnamon
Reese's
Toast
cereal,
Crunch.
Reese's Puffs. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, we got the same two cereals.
Cookie dough.
And me.
And M&M's.
Okay, so you got M&M's on top, and I also got graham crackers and brownie bites. We're so similar. This is one of the best things I've ever eaten. Amazing. Wow, just wow. And then tonight we are going back to a restaurant where we went yesterday as well. Just when you think it couldn't get any better. Okay, so these are cereal strudels. This is the chocolate one. Oh my gosh, it's warm. I wish I could transmit the smell right now. Try that. I didn't even realize that there is chocolate in the middle of this as well. Yeah. Oh. Wow. What? Something to note is that today I am actually feeling a lot more hungry than I normally would be, like on a normal typical day if I'd just been hitting macros consistently. I guess because of yesterday, the cheat day has done something, I don't know, it's got me in a food kind of mood. So I see why this could be one of the reasons why people say that having cheat days can like cause a cheat cycle. But yeah, I just thought that was something interesting to note, and hit a thumbs up if you want to see me kind of doing this type of video more often, more food challenges, that type of thing, because your gal can put away some food. So following on recording this little snippet, I did want to do a bit of research into the reason why I was feeling so hungry the day after this cheat day. So I am going to be doing further research and I will update you guys on this when I do find out. I'll probably do an entire podcast on it and perhaps get a PhD person on it, because I do want to make sure that I'm 100% correct and that I'm providing the most accurate information, as I always like to, guys, because hashtag team science for the win. But anyway, so firstly, it could be due to fatigue. Now, James and I were jet lagged on the Saturday that we did the cheat day. It was the day after we arrived in the States and we barely got any sleep. We woke up at 2 a.m, which is really, really early, so we only got about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So the day that we did the cheat day, we were obviously fueled, we were excited, we were just buzzing to explore America and all that stuff and eat all the food. And then the next day we were obviously really, really tired. So when you are overly tired, that can make you have kind of food cravings, and it's a lot easier to overconsume hyperpalatable foods on these days. But it could also be due to hormones such as leptin and ghrelin and the insulin release and all that type of stuff. So I'm just gonna leave that there now and just make you aware that it is something that I do experience. I have experienced this before, where I felt super, super, super hungry the day after having a cheat day, for example, the day after the 10,000 calorie challenge. But yeah, I just found it really, really interesting. So I'm going to be doing further research and I'm going to be speaking to very intelligent people on this, because I think that it's something that I would like to discuss more with you guys. Because I don't know, if you find it interesting, please let me know down below, because I never know how much detail you guys like me to go into, because I can go into hella detail because I am a nerd at heart. But anyway, now you're about to see something that was really, really cool and totally unexpected for me, because I had a DM from a chick called Danielle. And she basically said, Lauren, I live in New York, do you want to meet up? So here's what happened.
So nice to meet you.
This is Danielle.
I have a gift for you. So, no surprise. Because of that. And then I have one more thing. I don't know if you've had these. I've never seen you like have these. You totally have. You're gonna be like, yeah, of course I have. Do I have an accent? Yeah. I love your accent.
Oh my god.
You have these, right? The peanut butter ones?
Have you had
They're the best. They're the best.
Right? They're better. They're literally better.
American food is life.
It's amazing. It's so
pizza. And then I also got a side salad, and me and James are supposed to be sharing these, but they're on his plate for some reason. So okay, so next thing is that I was asked how I don't feel guilty after having a day, for example, the previous video that you watched, or after I eat some Reese's, or after I maybe go out for a meal. And the reason why I don't feel guilty is because having one day or having a little bit of food here and there is not going to negatively affect your body. In fact, I think it's going to be good for you in the long term, because it's freeing to your mind. Now, just because this piece of food may not be the most micronutrient dense piece of food in the whole entire world does not mean that it is a bad thing for you to eat. It is good for your mindset if it's something that you feel like you've been deprived from for so long. I have been through a period of my life where I was restricting calories and I was restricting myself, and I banned myself from carbs and chocolate, and I thought that it was going to be good for me, and I thought that it was a way to live in the long term. And yes, I understand, guys, I've been there where at this stage of my life I'm like, oh, I could go on and do this forever, and I would kind of turn my nose up at other people who felt like, you know, I would turn my nose up when other people were eating quote unquote junk food. However, there's nothing wrong with it. I eat it now, I haven't died. I feel freaking awesome, I love the food. It's amazing. I can go out to meals with my friends, my mind can be relaxed, I can enjoy going out and enjoying holidays with James, my dad, my family, my loved ones, and all that type of stuff. And if I was in the previous mindset, I would not be able to do that. And I can tell you now, God, my life is so much better. And that's what I want you guys to understand too. So please take it from me, as someone that's been there, just know that eating this food is not going to be bad for you. It's probably going to be good for your mindset. So let's proceed with the vid.
taste test. That's really good because it's so thin. Oh!
And here's our cocoa dusted waffle fries. I'm in food heaven right now. How much better does pizza taste when it's folded? I
I just need some ketchup to go with my pizza. I got a hot chocolate. Oh, it's Italian, thick and creamy, baby, just like me. Okay, you're supposed to. Oh, it's really hot. You're supposed to drink it like that, but I can't. So I'm gonna be like this. Oh, that is good. It's a bit American, like a bit Hershey-ish, but it's quality. I rate it, but I need my s'mores. I got my s'mores, baby. Oh yeah. This looks so good. Wow. This is an American dessert. And there's like half the pizza. Ooh, that is looking good, Danielle. Taste test at the same time. Oh, hang on, I need to get the food porn shot. Ooh. The Graham's cracker. Whoa. Whoa. So good. Oh. So good.
The waffles.
Oh, the waffles were good, but I don't know. This is different. This is like something you have to have when you're in America. You got the Graham's crackers. You got the marshmallows. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. My camera just died, but I need to show you guys this. Oh. Oh. All the layers, the chocolate, the marshmallows and the s'mores. Let's dunk it in here now. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh.
Final question to answer, guys, before we wrap up this video. And by the way, if you are liking it, please make sure to hit the thumbs up because it really does help me out and I appreciate it so much when you do. But it's how often to have cheat days without it having an effect. Now guys, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't think that cheat days, and I know I've put one in my YouTube channel and on my channel and I've showed that I've had this epic cheat day and stuff, but that was to show you guys a point that having one day every now and then is not going to affect your progress. But realistically, I don't think cheat days should even be a thing. I think that it should just be called a day of living life. Calling it a cheat, I only use that, and I will openly admit that I only used it for clickbait, because let's be real, if I make a video it'd be called a day of living life through eating yummy food, who the hell is going to click on that? And they're just going to think, who the hell is this weirdo? But if I call it a cheat day, it attracts the fitness community, and the fitness community are the type of people that need to see this video because I want to help them improve their mindset with food. And so I think it should be just called a day of living life, or just literally just think about it as just like a day where you're not necessarily being totally 100% on track and that you're maybe going out for a few more meals than normal. Or perhaps just, I don't even know, like when I'm just living life generally and I'm not recording a YouTube channel and calling it a cheat day video, it's just a day. It doesn't need to be called a cheat day, it's just a day. For example, on Christmas Day, I didn't call that a cheat day, it was just Christmas Day. And then, I don't know, on my birthday and just like some random days on the weekend, I'll go out for food, I'll just enjoy myself, I won't be tracking macros, it will just be like an untracked day. And if you don't track macros normally, then it's just another day. So I think that that's just an important thing to say. Yeah, I don't know how to word this extremely well, but I hope that makes sense to you. My camera died at that exact moment. However, pretty much what I was saying was that I've been researching a lot regarding kind of cheat days and why it makes you feel so hungry the next day, and I'm going to be doing a full podcast on that. I'm going to get someone on, like I was saying earlier, kind of someone who's doing a PhD right now, or maybe has a PhD in it, because I think that it's super important to talk about. So that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you've liked it. Make sure to hit subscribe and stay tuned for all my next videos. I will see you later. Have a lovely day.
Yeah.